So the Lynx S just came out a couple days ago and the wheel looks fantastic. I cannot afford to buy the wheel right now because I'm a college student and I've already put a lot of money into this Lynx. But one of the things I really enjoy about the new Lynx S is that it has a foldable kickstand. That's something I wish I had on this wheel. As you can see, I took off the stock kickstand from the Lynx, and I did that because I felt like it was going to get in the way of off-roading, going downstairs or going to the skate park sometimes, hitting those drop-ins where it's real steep, and I felt like that kickstand might just get in the way. Now on the Lynx S, the foldable kickstand gets it out of the way, and I really like that. So today I'm going to challenge myself to design a similar folding style kickstand that attaches to all the original Lynx. Woo! Yeah! Oh, beautiful, bro. Beautiful! Okay, I'm not gonna bore you with the first couple ideas I had. What I've landed on is utilizing this space in the current back bumper system to create a mounting bracket where the kickstand will pivot from. So I'm gonna try and visualize it with this this level here. So this hole would be about where the pivot is, and then hopefully it will sit in between this little area behind your pads and where the trolley handle goes down to. And what will happen is after you mount that here, your kickstand will come up to about here. But yeah, that's the first general idea. So that's what we're gonna work on, and that's what we're gonna get started with. Here's the piece, look at that. Looks pretty good. So I test fit it. It's pretty dang close for the first iteration. I'm definitely a couple degrees off on some of these measurements, but the sizes and stuff, it fits pretty well in there. It fits pretty snug. So I'm gonna go ahead and make changes, and we're gonna move on to the next component of the design, which would be these kickstand arms, I guess we'll call them. We'll call them kickstand arms.
Okay, after about an hour and a half of playing on SolidWorks, this is the first iteration I've come up with. I'll give you a little 360 view. Here is the piece that we've already printed. I made some changes to it, but it's about 12:30 a.m. I'm gonna go throw these on the printer, and hopefully they'll be done by the morning, and we'll give it the first try.
Okay, so it's day 2, and here's the parts off the printer. Here's what they're looking like. These look very similar, but there are a couple angle changes and dimension changes that we made. So this is the new piece, and it fits in there just a little bit better. Still not perfect, still not what I want it to be yet. That's the result of using these guessing measurements, but here's what the final look of this kickstand is going to be like. So okay, so I just got done making edit number 3 total of these parts that I've been designing, and here's the things I've changed. So the first thing I changed was the angle of this upper piece here. So on the existing Lynx bumper, I want to use that as the stopping point for the kickstands to prevent this part from going any further, and that's what the kickstand will rest against to make sure it stays in its specific place. And then I also changed some dimensions, hopefully for the last time, of this upper piece here. It looks a lot more like what it's supposed to based on my eyes. Again, I'm using a pair of calipers, and I'm just kind of guessing these measurements. So I expected to make a couple iterations of this part until it worked, and hopefully this is the last one, so we'll see. I think that's looking pretty dang good so far. It holds it up. The bolts aren't even in yet. I think the design of this looks pretty good and kind of matches the mismatched geometry of these triangles and cutout inserts. So I'm really happy with this. I know I've got to make just a couple more changes to this. Let's go do that and get the next set on the printer. I've been working on the new design for about an hour now, and the worst thing that could possibly happen happened. SolidWorks crashed, so all my progress was lost, and I am back to working with this iteration. And I'm thinking about doing an entire redesign. So I got some cardboard, and we're gonna draw up a little something to see if it can help me out. Instead of just guessing, we can have some actual measurements to take. So let's see how it goes. Okay, this is the the official CAD or cardboard aided design that I've made. I think this one might have a little bit more of a footprint, you know, so it'll have a little bit more contact with the ground, maybe make it a little bit more stable. The reason this is helpful for me instead of just adjusting measurements off this is because now I have something that I can actually take the calipers and just get a reference idea. For this one, that's what I did. I measured these gaps, did it in SolidWorks and made this part, and it only took me, what, 3 or 4 iterations to get this piece nearly perfect, or perfect enough for this use case. So ideally, that's what this is gonna be able to do for me, is I'm gonna be able to maybe make this part 3 more times, and then we'll have a perfect piece that fits perfect, works perfect, stops in the perfect spot, and hopefully this is my golden ticket. All right, here's what we've got going on so far. This is the redesign. I really like how this looks. It's just based off of this cardboard piece. So we're gonna go send it to the printer, and hopefully this is real close to what we need it to be. All right, it is midnight. Here we are with hopefully the last prototype. I've been working stupid hard on this for no reason all weekend long. Let's get back to the room, test it, and see how it works, finally. Okay, what's up guys? It's been a couple days since I recorded that last clip, but the design is officially done. And here's what we're working with. I had to do a couple more iterations on the new design, and those went pretty quickly. I just had to make a couple angle adjustments so that the edges sat more flush with the bumper. But the kickstand is officially done, as you can see. These are just bolted on with one singular bolt, and then the bolt is Loctited so that when you move it up and down, it stays with a constant tension and the bolt won't loosen over time. But as you can see, these snap down and stay in their place pretty nicely. You pull them up and then lean it back, and it sits very nicely, super balanced, super strong. It's not gonna fall or tilt. You can kick it, push it. It's not gonna go anywhere. So I'm super happy that it worked out as well as it did. If you're interested in the design, it'll be available on Cults 3D, and you can purchase it there, download the STLs and print them, and get yourself a kickstand for your OG Lynx. So with that, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.